has one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. I'm Christina, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Up close and learning about them and their natural behavior. We hope this Orca Encounter will give you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
And Shuka will help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are in this white patch, but that's a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually located in the black area in front of the white patch, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called a dorsal fin and helps stabilize the whales when they swim and helps regulate their body temperature. There's no bone inside of the dorsal fin, which is why sometimes you'll see a slight curve. The flippers on either side of the orca's body are called pectoral flippers and are mainly used for steering and stopping. The pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes, and the tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to 30 miles per hour, which is as fast as our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, orcas use body language as part of their communication. They use pectoral slaps at the surface of the water to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But if they really want to be heard, they reach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Are also a form of communication the killer whale uses in the wild. So it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as one of our whales performs the same movement and behavior right here. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. Our whales are demonstrating the same wave-making technique at the front of the pool, demonstrating one of many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Crashing in front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, I have two volunteers named Anna and Kai who are going to help me show you the power of the killer whale. Hi you guys, how's it going? Good, awesome. What you're going to do is sit right here on this blue bench, and you're going to hold on tight to that handlebar. Make sure you don't let go. Did you guys just see that seal in the video? Great, you're our seal. So you're gonna hold on tight so you don't get washed away by these big waves. It looks like we have one of our whales on their way, so hold on tight. All right, it looks like we've got Orca coming over here to make a big wave, so keep holding on. This wave's gonna be big. Well, thank you guys. You can come on over here. You have been excellent sports for us and a great volunteer and helping us show the power of the killer whale tail. Now, because killer whales live in all parts of our ocean, it's no surprise they eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale you see on the screen behind me is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than this killer whale. So, how does a whale this size eat a whale that size out in the wild? It's possible because orcas are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach young whales to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing their playful sides, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a whale swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. bellies on rocks when they can. Orchid is doing this same movement right here, just like whales in British Columbia would. You'll also see whales imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from each other. Has a purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stun fish. But today, these whales might just be stunning all of you. Which allows us to share trusted relationships and help provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales here take an active role in their health and well-being. For example, they'll show us their tail fluke, which is helpful when we take a voluntary blood sample. Slide out on a scale so we can monitor their weight. Orchid is doing this here in this video. They'll even let us take a breath sample from their blowhole because of the trusted relationships we've built here together day after day at SeaWorld. And right now it is my honor and privilege to introduce you to one of our 10 incredible whales. This is Orchid. Orchid is a female whale at 31 years old. She just turned 31 last week on the 23rd. She weighs just under 7,000 pounds and is an intelligent animal who loves to play and learn new behaviors, as you can see right here with Robin. Robin and Orchid have actually spent many years working together, and he has been a huge part in her life. Now we encourage the whales every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all help keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
We hope you've gained a greater appreciation for these incredible animals. Enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.